In fact, Vikas Oberoi, the Chairman and Managing Director of Oberoi Realty, really joins us on the phone line to talk about that land deal. Mr. Oberoi, let us start off by talking to you about, this deal, and isn't this largely from the IPO money, or is there any debt component to the deal?
So yes, it is out of the IPO money and the internal accruals that we've had. So majorly out of that, and whatever little we would probably want, we patch in by discounting some sort of receivables that we have.
Right. Right, Mr. Oberoi, what are the revenue targets for the project? Will it be residential or mixed use? Have you already started to plan what it will be used for?
We have some sort of a plan in place, plan to do residential and residential only, and yet dotting the I's and crossing the T's. A lot of assumptions in play. Potential of the property looks to be about 4.5 million square feet, and the prevailing rate in that area, if one considers like a base rate, is about 12 and 13,000. And if you add floor rise and stuff put together, it goes up to 15,000 plus, which is today's price. So looking at, numbers look good. Obviously, there's an effort to build and all that. But these are some presumptions we've taken and done the math.
But how soon do you expect that this project will really kick in, and in terms of when you're likely to complete at least phase 1 of it? Can you give us a timeline?
Okay, so basically, lands bought from Tata Steel, good company, clean credibility and all that. So as far as the title goes, the property is clear. Basic permissions in Mumbai take anywhere between 6 and 9 months. So even if one were to take like a outer limit of 9 months, we are looking at maybe the last quarter of this year as probably our launch. And that's about it. This area has good demand, and we see good traction from buyers and all that, and this is very non-competing for any of our other locations. We've got Mulund in the eastern suburbs. This is the western suburbs. We also have Goregaon, but Goregaon is now premium, so this will really fill in that bracket of 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom, so the 2.5 crore, 2 crore sort of bracket, or maybe even 1.5 crore bracket buyers. So I think it's a good buy for the company.
So it sounds, of course, like it's something that you're looking forward to, Mr. Oberoi, but just want to get a sense, because the sector as such has taken a bit of a hit in terms of demand, in terms of other issues as well. When you're saying that you're expecting demand to remain intact, particularly for this project and even otherwise when it comes to your other projects, just give us a sense of what you're seeing right now in terms of trends in the near term ahead of elections, and what you're sort of hoping to see after that as well.
Here again, the sentiments initially were a little low. In fact, if you really look at 2013 and 14, it started with sentiments being low. But now elections around the corner, people feel that India will see a stable government and all that. I guess, all these things put together, you're already seeing that effect in the stock market. So probably stock market, discounts what is going to come in future and give you benefits of that, upfront. Real estate industry is probably lagging behind on that account, and I guess the minute these jigsaw puzzles are in place, you'll see real estate also reviving in a big way, because housing is not going out of fashion. People will still need a house to stay.
Right.
So I don't see any reason whatsoever. If economy does well, then why will housing not do well?
Absolutely, Mr. Oberoi. Thanks so much for joining us and taking us through the latest development at Oberoi Realty. Let's take a very quick break. Still to come on Pulse, we've got our special Smart Money segment coming up.